At knucklejunkies.com here with Patrick Smith. Patrick, Cage Championships 37, right, coming up in Washington, April 7th. Stat card, just kind of got to be an exciting night of fights.
Oh yeah, with the sport of all the local gyms, we're excited about this card, and I think it's just going to be the beginning for our, beefy cards you're going to start seeing in the local communities. I mean, you're going to start seeing smaller shows with better quality fighters. That's the goal. And I'm hoping by doing some pro-ams, we start getting those gyms, that can afford to, start getting paid for fights. Yeah. So that's the goal, and I'm just happy to have Steve on it, Berger and Jake, guys like that just make a card,
Right.
So we're excited about it. I think it's going to be big.
I mean, was that an important draw to you? Was to get a good name like a Steve or Jake or anything like that?
Definitely. Steve's always been a mentor and a really good friend of mine, and I've always respected him for his toughness. He's a guy that's always been in the game. He's old school, been around. He's was in the beginning with the guys out of St. Louis, with Rogers and Boggy and those guys, and it's just like having a piece of history in your cage. So it's kind of exciting. Yeah. I'm excited about that. And then with Jake up and coming,
right.
it's I've got big things for him. I hope he, I know he's going to do well. So it's exciting to get him on the ground floor.
I have both Spire belts and regional belts on tap for Saturday. We've got Souders and Cronin and Branson and McGinnis. Just kind of anything come to your mind with those two fights?
Well, it's definitely, you got the two best 45ers, in my opinion. I think Branson, he's got the smaller record, but McGinnis, I'm not sure on his 19-1, 20. He's got a lot of fights. Lanky kid, tough kid, and then you got all grit with Branson. He fights on heart. He's explosive. That's going to be an exciting fight. And then the Souders and Cronin, you got Souders, a real tough guy. You got Cronin, a methodical, by the book guy coming out of Rogers. I mean, it's going to be good. It's an exciting, classic striker grappler with the Souders and the Cronin, and then you got two well-rounded 45s with Branson and McGinnis. So it's going to be exciting. We're happy for that one, that's for sure. That's going to be a good one.
And then in one of the regionals, Crouch and Fierce Taylor. That's an interesting matchup.
Yeah, Fierce, another explosive, athletic kid. Glad that he, came off an injury coming to one of our shows before, so we're very excited to have him back. And so I think him and Crouch will be an exciting fight too. They're all it's loaded. Yeah. It's loaded.
So Smith and Escobar, right, in the final regional belt.
Yeah, there's another. You got Escobar, tough kid, just tough, fight anybody, anytime. And you got the athleticism with Smith, so those make for great fights. I mean, you just can't call them because you never know what's going to happen.
Right. And you kind of indicated, like you said, this has got cards like this is something that hopefully be in the future in 2012 with you guys. Bigger cards and these stat cards.
Oh yeah, definitely. Now they're definitely going to have a higher talent pool is what we're going for. This fight was meant a lot to me, to have Berger on it, and you got the old school and then bringing Jake in and the young school. So that's the whole purpose of this card. That was what I've always wanted to do. So the next card will be a lot more just all local. We're going to try to make it all local. Best we can, and try to just beef up the talent, push everybody just a little bit further.